morning, movers and shakers, and thank you. You know, recently I was working with a woman to buy a tailored dress shirt, and I was very concerned about the fit of the shirt and the measurements, and we were speaking about this, and she said, well, you know, Brian, that's because you're a financial guy, you're a numbers guy. And you know, it's interesting that she said that because she's not the first person over the years who has said to me, you're a financial guy, you must be a numbers guy. And I think there are a lot of people who seem to think that investment people or financial planners or even bankers, that we're numbers people. And they think that because they don't understand what it is that we do for people. I've never been a numbers guy. I've never liked math. I hated it in school. I wasn't good at it. There was only one answer, and you had to arrive at this answer. And it was a complicated, painful process that you had to go through to get the answer, and I never understood it, and I could never get the answer. I always liked English. I liked words. I've always been good. I've always been a verbal person and articulate. And with words, I get to craft my own answer. I get to have autonomy. And many answers could actually be the acceptable answer. It's not just one answer. And so I'm not a financial advisor. You know, people think about, well, don't you do numbers? Don't you do math? The math in our business is very simple. It's percentages, decimals, and guess what? Financial advisors can't do math. You ask me a simple math question, I grab the calculator. I could probably subtract it. I grab the calculator. We have calculators. And for the more advanced calculations, we have software that performs all of that for us. I'm not in financial planning because I'm a numbers person. We help people understand advanced financial concepts. I have to understand this stuff, and I have to communicate it to people. I have to explain advanced concepts and ideas to people in a simple, down-to-earth, easily understood manner, and I've been told by clients over the years that that is what I'm good at. I listen and talk all day. That's what I do. I listen to people, I find out where they are financially, what is their situation, what's important to them, what's their goals, where do they want to be in the future, and then I know about this stuff. So I say, hey, look, here's where you are, here's the things we need to be thinking about, these are the things we want to change, here's the different options, here's how this works, and I'm explaining all day. I'm talking and listening. I'm in financial planning not because I like numbers, because I'm not a numbers person. I'm a words person, and I'm a people person, and I like people. And guess what, folks? You think of financial planning, you know, you think of Wall Street, you think of serious white males in business suits, and you know all this, briefcase, and that's the idea that some people have of the financial world. But guess what? We are in a helping profession. A helping profession. Just like a teacher teaches a class of students. Just like my doctor has to help people make decisions that are in their best interest. I'm teaching all day. I'm coaching all day. I'm like the doctor. I was talking to my doctor, and I was talking to him about, man, how do you get clients? You know, sometimes they it's psychology. Sometimes you're trying to get people to make decisions that they need to make for their own best interest, but they feel like I really need to do it this way. No, we got to go over here, we got to go over here. And I was talking to my doctor, and my doctor said, you know, I have people come in here to see me, and they are so sick that they are like this close to death. And I tell them, I say, look, you need to leave here right now, and you need to walk directly across the street and check yourself into the hospital. And if you don't do it, you're probably going to die. And he said, do you know what they do? They get in their car and they drive home. And see, this happens in the financial world too. We talk to all sorts of people. Maybe like anybody else in the room. Maybe like our attorneys. You have some clients that are easy to work with. They listen to your professional guidance, and they do what is recommended to them. You have some clients that you have to expend a little more effort and energy. You have to coach them, and you have to help them, and you have to consult them, and you have to repeat advice, and you have to be patient, and you have to help them over the years to get them to where they want to be, which is financial security and financial freedom. And that's what I do for people. It's not about numbers. It's about accumulating enough wealth so that people feel secure financially and so that they feel free, so that they can make the kind of choices that they want to make in their lives. And so we help people with a lot of different sets of circumstances. We help people who are retired or retiring. They've accumulated a nest egg. They're concerned about how this money is managed. It needs to continue to grow because why? Prices are going up every year. We've got inflation. My nest egg, and therefore my income from my nest egg, has to grow so that I can continue to afford these increasing prices in retirement over the next 15 years. And I don't want to lose all the money. Who do I trust? What's the team of people, the professionals, to help me manage that money? So that's one kind of client we work with. Another kind of client we work with is the younger crowd, the people that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. They've accumulated some money, and they're successful. But they're like, hey, this is important to me. I'm serious about my future. What do I need to be doing? How much do I need to be saving every year? I want to invest this money and grow it, but how much do I have to be adding to be able to get to my goal, which is to have this income in the future? So we help those people too. Maybe you know somebody who has changed jobs recently. They have an old 401k or other retirement plan. So what do they do with that money? What are their options? I answer those questions. Sometimes it's the first time that a person ever has the ability to even use an advisor. Because now they leave this employer, they've got this money, boom, you've got the opportunity to talk to a financial advisor and get help with it. And then finally, divorce can be a good one. People are splitting up their money, they're starting over, they've got a new life, they're alone, and as much as it has emotional impact and there's that new beginning, those people are also concerned about their financial situation and getting a new partner sometimes, a new professional to come in and help them and work with them and start building for their future. So that's the kind of work that I do. It is not numbers, it is words, it is talking, it is listening, it is people, it is caring, it is helping. And yes, I do dress like a power broker while I do it. If you know somebody that may need my help, I'd be honored for you to recommend me. My name is Brian Wade, Tampa Financial.